Bruce Willis and his family no longer share a residence. In a very moving interview with Diane Sawyer, his wife, Emma Heming Willis, talked candidly about this devastating shift. She revealed that Bruce has relocated to what she lovingly refers to as a second home, where he is now given 24-hour care. And it was evident how difficult and agonizing that choice was because of Emma's candor and love in her speech. "All I want is to be able to talk to him." Emma clarified that before the doctors even provided a diagnosis, she realized something was wrong. "He always enjoyed taking the girls to school." After that, the frequency of those school runs simply decreased, and I thought, God, that is really strange, since it seemed like you would either say nothing or nothing at all, as if I would just jump in and do it. It's so strange, especially for someone like Bruce, who was always so talkative and engaged with everyone around him, she recalled thinking. Rather, he became more reserved, quieter, and nearly inconspicuous at family events. Felt a little alienated and icy, which was frightening and unsettling because Bruce is very warm and loving. It gets really raw at this point. Emma acknowledged that she even began to doubt their union. She claimed that because the partnership that had once defined them was evolving in ways she didn't fully comprehend, it simply didn't feel like a marriage anymore. I did talk to Bruce about what was going on. For example, "Is everything all right?" For example, "Are you all right?" And he would always just brush it off, Can you imagine how confused and heartbroken you would be if you didn't initially realize it was an illness? Bruce was first diagnosed with speech-impaired aphasia, but as his condition worsened, doctors determined that he had frontotemporal dementia. I only recall hearing it and hearing nothing else because I was in such a panic. I felt as though I was falling freely. Emma claimed that because she didn't want their daughters to believe their father wasn't interested or paying attention, she decided to tell them rather quickly. Only a parent with a lot of love at the core could make that decision. Even though Bruce doesn't fully comprehend his condition, she says he is still physically strong and mobile at the moment. Overall, Bruce's health is excellent. His brain is the only thing failing him, And this part is heartbreaking but also beautiful. He still knows his family, Emma thinks. She claims that his entire face brightens when they are around him. Bruce responds, hugs, kisses, and holds their hands. That's all she needs, she said. However, the language is moving, yes. We've also learned to adjust, and we now communicate with him in a way that is simply different. Emma eventually had to make a difficult decision, though. She moved Bruce into a nearby second home, somewhere safe and tailored to his care. Emma acknowledged that it was one of the most difficult choices she had ever made, but she was certain that it was the best course of action for their daughters. After all, the family continues to spend time there, bringing warmth, love, and laughter into the room. What do you want to ask him most? Exactly as he is. He feels fine if he's all right. If there is anything we can do to help him more effectively, I would be very interested in knowing that. The well-liked actor is 70 years old and going through one of the most difficult times in his life. He has been suffering from frontotemporal dementia, an aggressive and uncommon brain disorder that has been rapidly worsening. Recent reports indicate that his condition has deteriorated to the point where he is unable to walk, read, or speak. But let's be clear before we continue. All of these recent events have not been formally confirmed by his family. On Bruce's official Instagram, however, fans noticed something very sentimental. Words could never express what two posts subtly convey. In one, Bruce is seen with his daughter, and the caption reads, "He doesn't need to say a word for her to feel safe and loved." Another depicts his wife Emma holding his face tenderly while saying, "Love doesn't need words. Simple touch can sometimes say 1,000 words." These instances say a lot. It truly is a family disease, as they say. In a public statement earlier this year, in April, the family stated that although Bruce's illness is getting worse, his condition is stable and they will always love him. One thing that hasn't changed is that it's obvious that this close-knit family is supporting one another through it all. His pain was divided and shared. In March, Bruce celebrated his 70th birthday by having his daughter Tula share something honest and genuine. She reminded everyone that she sees her father, but the rest of the world sees a movie star. He is a Jersey kid, a man, a son, and a person who hit the mother G-pot of life. Fortunately, he was unable to provide an explanation. She did, in fact, proudly use her entire name, Belle Tallulah Willis Bruce. She claimed that although she was once embarrassed by it, she is now proud of it. And who wouldn't be, really? Kindness, patience, and compassion have a lot of power. Does it require melancholy, loss, or grief? Those, in my opinion, are very significant principles to live by at all times. She then revealed a quiet Sunday visit with Bruce in June, which provided yet another heartwarming look into their lives. One picture shows Tula sitting on the ground and holding his hand. She's hugging him in another. Justin AC, her fiancé, was also present, posing for a cute picture with Bruce. Simple and full of meaning, she captioned it. At Graham's, Sunday is a fun day. Thank you. Bruce Willis and his family received more challenging news just as they were beginning to accept his aphasia diagnosis. Recently, the 68-year-old actor received a dementia diagnosis. Since then, Emma Heming, his wife, has acknowledged that she makes the most of every second she spends with her husband. His loved ones are going through an unbearably difficult time, but their unwavering support for one another has been nothing short of inspirational. Bruce Willis's family revealed the veteran actor's frontotemporal dementia diagnosis in February 2023. They said in a social media statement that receiving a definitive diagnosis at last was a relief. According to his family's statement following his most recent dementia diagnosis, there is currently no cure for the condition, a reality that we hope can change in the years ahead, they continued. In addition to expressing their sincere appreciation for the amazing show of love, Bruce's family hoped that the publicity would help spread the word about the actor's illness. We know in our hearts that if he could today, he would want to respond by bringing global attention and a connection with those who are also dealing with this debilitating disease and how it impacts so many individuals and their families, they said. Emma posted a heartfelt message on Bruce's 68th birthday a month later. My husband's birthday is today. Well, I cried to start the morning. I just think it's important that you see all sides of this, as you can see by my swollen eyes and runny nose. Heming went on to say that although she wishes she had a choice, she and Willis were dealt one. Their entire family was affected by Willis's health decline, and they all found it painful to watch him worsen. She decides to remain strong for their daughters, 9-year-old Evelyn and 11-year-old Mabel, instead of allowing the challenging circumstance to overwhelm her. I do experience sadness and grief on a daily basis, and today I'm feeling it a lot. On his birthday. After that, the actor's wife shared a genuine celebration of her husband's special day. The married couple and their 2 daughters are shown in the video at different points in time. He is pure love, she wrote as the caption for the video. I will always love him because he is so loved. My dear, happy birthday. Demi, Willis's ex-wife, shared a video of their entire family singing to him while she was there to celebrate his birthday. The clip featured the actor smiling, dancing, and blowing out the candles on his cake. So glad we could celebrate you today, reads the caption. Additionally, Bruce and Emma celebrated their 14th wedding anniversary in March. For Heming, it was a bittersweet celebration of all the years they had spent together. She declared that she would cherish her most priceless moments and lovely pockets of memories with her spouse for the rest of her life. In 2019, the couple renewed their vows in front of their loved ones to commemorate 10 years of marriage. While 2 of their daughters, Rumor and Scout, sang at the ceremony, Demi, Bruce's ex-wife, filmed the momentous occasion. Emma acknowledged that she was thrilled that she and Bruce celebrated their 10th anniversary with a unique activity. Take advantage of every chance to come together and celebrate with loved ones, she advised. Bruce's blended family has presented a unified front during his battle with dementia and aphasia. The ability of Demi, Emma, and their kids to rely on one another for support during this trying time has been tremendously encouraging. Above all, they have supported Willis throughout the entire process. As a large, blended family, they celebrate birthdays and go on family vacations. Bruce and Emma not only conquered the notion of starting a family, but they also made sure to work on their marriage. They gave each other unwavering support and never passed up a chance to show their affection and gratitude for one another. Heming frequently made fun of her husband on social media, and she did the same for their 12th wedding anniversary. I really do love this guy to the moon and back, she wrote. He is the only person I would want to go through this crazy thing called marriage with. He is a member of my family. I adore him deeply, and he's given me the family I've always wanted. The actor also acknowledged that Heming was the one who fundamentally altered his outlook on love. The real answer is that I went from love to love, he poured. How tough this must be for Bruce and his family is beyond our comprehension. Fortunately, the actor is surrounded by incredible women who love and support him without conditions, so none of them have to do it alone. Their family has remained unbreakable in spite of the difficulties they have faced. True love manifests itself like no other in situations like these. In addition to their unwavering devotion to one another, Bruce and Emma's love for their blended family is beyond anyone's wildest expectations. During this trying time, we send them our best wishes.